Hello students, until now we have seen adjacent angles, linear pairs of angles, types of angles, vertically opposite angles, and intersecting and non-intersecting lines. Intersecting lines forms the vertically opposite angles, whereas non-intersecting lines forms the parallel lines. So now further we will proceed the chapter. Pairs of the angles, linear pair of angles, So on that linear pair of angles, there is axiom 3.1 and 3.2 is there. You have to write the statement of axiom 3.1 and 3.2 in your notes. What does the axiom 3.1 says? I will not do any proof here because it is enough to write only the statement. If a ray stands on a line, then the sum of two adjacent angles formed is 180 degree. The axiom 3.1 says, if a ray, this is a line, a ray is standing on this line, then the sum of the two adjacent angles is equal to 180 degree. This you have read in the 8th standard only, but again they have given as an axiom. Axiom means without proof we can find the by practically. See, when the line is drawn, another ray is drawn, you know that this angle is 180 degree. If this ray divides these two angles, this line into two different angles, then if we add them, it must be 180 degree. It is correct. Without any doubt, it is correct that when a ray stands on a line, the sum of the two adjacent angles is equal to 180 degree. It is correct. These are called as the linear pair of angles. This you know. Next, axiom 3.2. What does it says? Axiom 3.2 says, if the converse of this, if the sum of the two adjacent angles is 180 degree, then the non-common arms of the angles form a line. This angle is something and this angle is also something. If we add them, we get 180 degree. Then it says that if we adding the two adjacent angles, if the sum is 180 degree, then non-common sides means this side and this side are common, non-common sides. This side is common side. So the non-common side forms a line. The converse of this axiom is given in the axiom 3.2. You have just write the statement and proceed for the further. Next is theorem 3.1. What does theorem 3.1 says? Very easy. What does it mean? If two lines intersect, if two lines intersect each other, then the vertically opposite angles are equal. Opposite angles are equal. This is what statement of the theorem, equal. Now we have to prove this theorem. If two lines intersect, so take two lines intersect. This is A, this is B. And which one is C? This is a C, this is a D. So what is given? Two lines intersect. क्या दिए हैं? दो लाइन intersect हुए हैं. कौन से दो लाइन? AB and CD are the straight lines. Straight lines I have given the symbol. This is the symbol of straight line. AB and CD are the lines which intersect intersect at O. Intersect at O. What we have to prove? Now see the statement. If two lines intersect, we have taken for the given. Next, then the vertically opposite angles are equal. Which are the vertically opposite angles? This one is vertical. These two are the one pair of vertically opposite angle, and these two are another pair of vertically opposite angles. What we have to prove? These two are equal. That means AOD, angle AOD is equal to angle COB or BOC. Anything we can write. Next, AOC angle AOC is equal to angle BOD we have to prove. This we have to prove. Now for the proof. Now I will rub here. You should not do anything. You will keep the figure as it is. Now we have to prove that these AOD is equal to BOC and AOC is equal to BOD. Now OA ray stands on see how it looks according to the axiom 3.1. It looks OA ray stands on CD line. So at point O, this OA makes two adjacent angles. What we have to do, right? OA stands on, this is ray, stands on CD. So when this is the case, according to axiom 3.1, AOC angle is equal to, AOC angle plus AOD angle is equal to 180 degree. This is according to axiom 3.1. According to axiom. Now again I will write this B. Now I will take AOD and BOD. How? This OD line, I will remove this line. OD ray stands on AB. Now, two adjacent angles are formed. Angle AOD plus angle BOD is equal to 180 degree. Let us call this equation number 1, this equation number 2. See, in the equation number 1 and equation number 2, right hand side is equal. So when right hand side is equal, we can equate the left hand side. I will write that from 1 and 2, we can write angle AOC plus angle AOD is equal to angle AOD plus angle BOD. If AOD is taken to the left hand side, it will become minus AOD. So then what happens? Plus AOD minus AOD gets cancelled. So rather doing that, we will cancel here only, because it is on the both side of the equal sign. Therefore AOD gets cancelled. Remaining is AOC angle is equal to angle BOD. This is what we have taken in the to prove AOC is equal to BOD. Instead of OA, if we had taken OD standing on the AB, OC standing on the AB and OA standing on OB standing on the CD, ಅವಾಗ ಯಾವ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ವಿ? ಇದು ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ವಲ್ವಾ? ಈಗ OA, OC standing on AB and OB standing on CD, we would have got AOD is equal to BOC. Therefore, we will not take them, but we will write similarly. सिमिलरली एंगल AOD is equal to angle BOC. Similarly, I will write here only. Similarly, angle AOD is equal to angle COB. This is how the theorem is proved. अगर तुम चाहते हो तो देख लो क्या दिए हैं। टू लाइन्स अगर इंटरसेक्ट हो जाएंगे एक पॉइंट पर तो वर्टिकली अपोजिट एंगल्स आर इक्वल, दैट इज गिवन बाय द थ्योरम 3.1 में ये कहा गया है। तो क्या दिए गए हैं, पहले इस स्टेटमेंट को देख लो। इफ टू लाइन्स आर इंटरसेक्ट ईच अदर, तो हमें क्या देखना है, कौन से दो लाइन्स यहाँ इंटरसेक्ट हुए हैं। ए बी एंड सी डी आर दी टू लाइन्स दे इंटरसेक्ट एट O. नाउ वी हैव टू प्रूव what we have to prove, these two angles are equal and these two angles are equal. So AOD is equal to COB, AOC is equal to BOD. now for proof के लिए हमें क्या लेना है, पहले OA को लो, OA को लेने के लिए OB को मिटा दो तुम्हारे दिमाग से थोड़े समय के लिए। OB नहीं है, ये समझ लो OB नहीं है वहाँ पर क्या होगा, OA CD के ऊपर स्टैंड होगा। तो OA CD के ऊपर स्टैंड हुआ तो क्या हो जाएगा, ये दोनों एडजेसेंट एंगल्स हो जाएंगे। ये दोनों एडजेसेंट एंगल्स हो जाएंगे तो उन दोनों का ऐड करने से हमें क्या मिलेगा, 180 डिग्री मिलेगा। अब OD स्टैंड्स एंड AB करना है तो OC को निकालो थोड़े समय के लिए, तब क्या हो जाएगा, OD स्टैंड्स एंड AB हो जाएगा। तब ये दोनों एडजेसेंट एंगल्स हो जाएंगे। ये दोनों एडजेसेंट एंगल्स हो जाएंगे तो AOD प्लस BOD, ये एंगल और ये एंगल, ये दोनों एंगल सम ऑफ दी दो एंगल 180 डिग्री हो जाएगा। अब इन दोनों में से राइट हैंड साइड इक्वल है, यहाँ भी 180 डिग्री है, यहाँ भी 180 डिग्री है, तो दोनों 180 डिग्री है तो लेफ्ट हैंड साइड भी इक्वल हो जाएगा। लेफ्ट हैंड साइड इक्वल हो जाएगा तो उसे हम लिखेंगे कैसे, AOC प्लस AOD इज इक्वल टू AOD प्लस BOD। इक्वल्स के दोनों तरफ AOD है ना, इसलिए उसे कैंसिल कर दो। बाद में क्या बचेगा, AOC एंगल और BOD एंगल बचेगा जो हमने यहाँ पर प्रूव करने के लिए लिखे हैं। सो वो आ जाएगा। अगर हम OA के बदले OB को लेंगे, यहाँ OA के बदले OB को लिखेंगे तो ये दोनों एडजेसेंट एंगल्स हो जाएंगे। OD के बदले OC को लिखेंगे तो ये दोनों एडजेसेंट एंगल्स हो जाएंगे। तब क्या हो जाएगा, ये AOD एंड COB एंगल फाइनल में आ जाएगा। इसलिए हम उसे पूरा नहीं लिखते। इसी तरह सिमिलरली एंगल AOD इज इक्वल टू एंगल COB लिखेंगे। इसी तरह करने से हमें थ्योरम प्रूव हो जाएगा। ओके, मालूम हुआ।